How you doing? So the rank rewards has come. I know some people took a while before they got their rank rewards. I think by now everybody should have their rank rewards. So let's take a look at my score. This is my pay to win account. Let me just give you guys what I put up with for the I put up 24,570. I didn't really need to put this many points, but you know, I didn't want to take any risk, especially this is my pay to win account. My goal was to be in the top 10%, which let's see if I did make it. So also when you do get your reward, don't get it from here, okay? It's okay to get it from here. This will tell you what place you got or what percentile you got. As you can see here, I placed in the top 10%, and that's what I wanted. I'm just gonna let you guys, spoiler alert, out of all the 4 accounts I have, I got all the rank rewards. Unfortunately, as far as I know, when it comes to the top 25%, if you went with the minimum of 8,000, it doesn't look like you did get it. And when it comes to the top 5%, if you went with the minimum of 26,800, unfortunately, I don't think you got it either. So that's why I said always that's the minimum. So if you could put more points, then you should have really would have encouraged you to do so. So, but for me, I was just very lucky. I got all the rank rewards that I wanted because I put more than the minimum that I suggested. So this is the top 10%. As you can see, if you want to know your place, what place you got, go to your stash reward stash box, and it tells you right here. It tells me that I rank 51,694. When it comes to my alliance, unfortunately, we didn't place where I wanted to be. We ranked 9,299, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. So let's go to my other accounts. So this is one of my free-to-play accounts. So let's see what I got. This is my score. Solo completed. I put up 23,180. It looks like I barely made it. I said minimum 22,800. So I don't know if you put that score, you would have got it. But that's why I said on my last video, when it comes to the banquet prediction, I didn't feel safe. So I wanted to add another 330 points, and I think it's a good thing I did, because it looks like I barely made it when it comes to the top 10%, which I wanted to be in the top 10%. And see, as you can see, I definitely couldn't purchase at least as SBC. That one gave me 300 points, 400 points. So let's take a look at my here. As you can see, when it comes to the rank reward, I place in the top 10%. And if you want to see what you place, you go to here, and let's see what rank I got. As you can see here, I was at 60,898. So I do think when it comes to the top 10%, I feel 22,800 was a good, I think based on this, I think you did get it. I'm pretty sure, most likely, that you got it if you put up the minimum I suggested was 22,800. It's very close. There's no question about that, but I think you probably still would have gotten it. So let's go to the other one, which is my newest account. I wanted to be in the top 10% here, and I was able to get the reward, which is really nice. So let's go to my newest account. So this is my newest account. This account is 35 days old with about 30-hour gameplay. This is another free-to-play account of mine. So let's look at my rank. Did I get the top 25%, which I wanted to? I think I already said it. Spoiler alert. I got all the rank rewards that I wanted, so I'm very happy. This is what I was aiming for, and I was able to get it. And you can see my place right here. I think this one's even closer than the other one, because as you can see here, I ranked 160,867. I was like, my prediction was like about 500,000 people was involved in the banquet, but based on my rank, it looks like more than 500,000 people, at least 640,000 people, was involved in the banquet, and this was very close. You could see it's actually closer than my main account, or the Reno XP Gaming, because I was in the top 10%. So what is that? You multiply that by 10, it was what? I would have ranked what? Yeah, let me just explain what that means. So as you can see here, uh, this was even closer, and I don't know if I said it already, but uh, I I added. Let me look at my. Let's look at it. Solo. I put 9650. I wasn't really intention to put this many points. Maybe it's good that I did, because I only wanted to put 9350, but then I had three. I hadn't finished the accolades, so I was able to collect the accolade from the crystals I got from the accolade, and I was able to open three more crystals. That gave me an extra 300 points, and I was pretty much done before that with 9350. So maybe I was very lucky I put those 300 extra points, because it just looks like I barely made it within top 25%. I don't know if I said it already as well. So if you went with the minimum of 8,000 for the top 25%, it doesn't look like you got it. That's why I say it's the minimum. Always put more points if you can. And it looks like for the top 5%, if you put the minimum of that I predicted, 26,800, unfortunately, it doesn't look like you got it either. So it is what it is. But, you know, hopefully you guys can give me guys what place you got. So go into your stash box, so next year I can give a better prediction. But for me, I played it safe. I got all the rank rewards that I wanted. And let's take a look at my last account. So this is my last account, Palms Academy. So I'm very fortunate. Out of all the ranks, as you can see here, I placed in the top 10% with a score of pretty much the same, almost the same as my pay to win account. This is also free to play, 24,220, and I scored and my rank. So if you want to know your rank, basically you can go here. It tells you what place you got, and when it comes to the percentile, you can claim it in your inbox. So I placed, as you can see here, 53,992. So if you multiply that by 10, you obviously just gonna add another zero to that. You can kind of like get an idea how many people got involved. I definitely, for sure, obviously top 10%, but it looks like from the rankings, I might have placed in the top 9%, maybe 8%, but most likely in the top 9%. Uh, eh, no, probably closer to top 8%, because as you see it earlier, when it comes to my newest account, I scored what? 100, rank 160,000, and I placed in the top 25%. So you have to multiply that by 4. That's 640,000 people at least. So this one maybe the top 8%. It looks like the newest account, I barely made it when it comes to the top 25%. So there you go. Like I mentioned, I want to keep repeating myself, but it's very important. So if you want to know what place you got, it's also going to help me out for the next event, if a banquet event, if I decide to do it, or still playing MCOC. Go to your stash inbox to know what place you got, and then when you want to know your percentile, you go to here. This will tell you what percent you got for the solo rank rewards. Thank you.